Welcome to Human to Cross-Check's interview with the homeless. I'm Chavanis Gregor Ulysses. You know, every Saturday I have this interview process with those people on the street. Today I have Freddie with me. Listen carefully what he has to say. How you doing, Freddie?
Yes, how you doing, sir?
How's everything?
Pretty good. Everything good.
I know you are homeless. Tell me about yourself a little bit.
Well, came homeless because I was living with my sister and she got bed bugs and she had to spray the house up. So she asked everybody that was living there that they had to find something temporarily until she sprayed the house down. So that's why I'm here at the rescue mission here on Urban Street, 38 Urban Street. I've been there for about like a week now, so it's nice. It's a place to stay at. You get 3 meals a day. It's a nice place for a homeless person.
So how long have you been living like that? How long have you been homeless?
I've been for a week now.
1 week?
1 week.
Okay.
And it's really good. It's not bad.
So that thing you explained to me earlier, this is the reason why you become homeless?
Yes. It's just
Okay.
temporarily.
So what was your emotions when the first day of being homeless?
Kind of a little lost, nervous. Never been in a shelter before, first time. It's a new experience for me, but it's also making me stronger because I got me a job now, so I start to work Monday. It's an experience for me that that any man that on the street he can survive if he wanted bad enough,
Okay.
in life.
So do you have any family around?
Yes, my kids is grown. I'm married, but me and my wife right now separated due to substitutes, and she gonna be okay. I got myself together. I've been clean for a year now, so it's a new beginning for me. I fall down, I got to get back up.
So you used to use substance abuse? Is that what you say?
Yes.
Okay. That's mean you've been detoxed.
Yes.
Okay. So do your family offer you help? The fact that you're on the street now?
Yes, they are aware that I'm on the street. They right now they asking me to come on back home. I'm from South Carolina, really. I've been up here for about like 30 years off and on.
30 years?
My ambition, my future plans is to move back down south.
You say down south? Where down south?
South Carolina.
South Carolina?
Dillon, South Carolina.
Okay. It's much better over there
Oh yes, the
than
cost of
Jersey?
living is very nice, very cheap and everything.
So what made you move to New Jersey?
Well, a better living for my kids. My kids is born up here. Their mother died, so when their mother died, I came to her funeral and I got closer to my kids and grandkids. So I decided to stay, get closer to them, and that's why I'm up here.
Okay. So you don't have any felony?
No felonies.
No felonies?
Yeah.
Okay. You don't mind if I ask you what type of work you do?
What kind of what?
What type of work?
Oh, I'll be driving. They call it cherry picker on this job over in Robinsonville. They call it Herbert's Foundation. They deal with household appliance, material things. A household appliance. Matter of fact, they had to pack it up and send it out.
That's mean you need to have a CDL license to do this kind of work?
Not really, just have
Regular
experience.
license?
Yeah, just experience.
Okay. So you've been doing that for a long time?
I've been doing that for a long time, doing kind of driving cherry pickers and forklifts and stuff like that. That's where I did all my life, mostly.
Okay. That's your only professional skills?
No, I'm going to Bucks Community College right now. I'm in a spring break. I start back September, end of this month. And I want to get my GED and to be a lab technician.
Okay. You're going to get your GED?
I'm going to get my GED first.
Okay. So, how old are you now?
I'm 59 years old.
59?
Yes.
Okay. You never have any bad experience on the street?
No, I got along with everybody. Everybody know my people, so we well known in the Trenton area. Matter of fact, the guy that runs the funeral home, Campbell's funeral home, that's she related to me. And some of us got their own businesses, seafood place on Spring Street. I'm king with him. So we well known right here. I got a cousin in Clemson on Ray Street. He's a preacher. So we well known right here. So
Okay.
just kind of keep peace with everybody.
You're Christians as well?
Yes, I'm trying to be.
You just say that and then you're laughing. What's the reason?
Well, sometimes I'm not living the Christian life, but I would like to learn to live the Christian life.
Okay.
That means clean, doing the right things, helping people. And
Okay.
which is I'm a member of here, volunteer for Family Partners.
Uh-huh.
So it's an organization we help people. We close them, we feed them, we give them good advices, give them jobs, all kind of stuff like that. So it's good to be a member of Family Partners.
Okay.
Yes, little and voluntary.
Okay. So you say you will start a job on Monday.
Monday, we said one day this week, so I'm hoping that'll be first start Monday.
So do you make any housing plan, like where to live?
Well, I'm not going to be here alone. I'm just going to save up some money and move back down to South Carolina.
Oh, save some money.
Yeah,
So
save
at the
some-
same time, you still gonna live at the shelter.
I'm gonna live at the shelter until I maybe to the end of this month. And hopefully, I have enough money to find me a place
Okay.
to live at.
So what do you think about the homeless crisis situations? Do you think it's getting worse?
Yes, I think it's getting worse due to the people just not getting educated. If they get educated, then they won't have to be in the streets. The help is there for them. It's up to the individual itself to better itself. So you got some people that want to get off the street, and you got some people just don't care.
Okay.
So, but you got more people I think don't care than the people that want to achieve something.
Okay.
Yeah. So, my thing is they need to open more shelters in Trenton area, get people off the street, educate them, and set goals for it.
Okay. So, a simple questions. If you were the governor of New Jersey or the mayor of this town, what would be the first thing you will do just for the homeless?
I would build a facility to educate them, get them started with a job.
Okay.
I would get them in GED computer classes, educate them and get them off the street, give them hope, give them a place to stay at, but they have to work and earn it,
Okay.
to order to stay there. Get them off the streets and get them off the, from not getting in trouble or anything.
Do you think the government help you guys enough?
No, because you got if the government was doing his job, it won't be no people in the streets. They would get these people off the street and they would put them in a place where they can help themselves.
Okay.
Due to the fact that's not being done in the state of Trenton, because if it was, you won't have all these homeless people out on the streets.
Okay. So what do you think about our president now,
Um,
President Donald Trump?
I don't really like
This
the guy.
is the questions I like. I mean, I always ask you guys.
Donald Trump is not no friend of mine. Let's put it like that.
So you don't like him?
I don't like it.
Well, in life there's a reason just for everything.
Yes.
So give me one reason you don't like this man.
Well, Donald Trump is a billionaire. He's a politician. He's racist, and you got kids do not like Donald Trump. So if you got 100 kids, maybe 10 out of 100 would like Donald Trump. So that's how bad Donald Trump is. When we got little preacher kids, they don't like it. So that's to determine what kind of person you are,
So that's when he's
because they are the preacher.
I'm not gonna say he's He's a really, really, really a bad man.
Yes.
But at the same time, he's not conduct himself in a good way to help um, everybody equally, right?
Well, Donald Trump is the type of person he can only help his own kind. He he get he get rich from the poor. So if he don't care about the poor people, and then why should he be a president? You
Correct.
know, you got people in Mexico, living and got no place to live at, and starving. He don't care about that. So
Okay.
if a president was doing the right things, he would help anybody,
Right.
all races. And he would take the poor and feed the hungry, feed the poor, get them straight before they can have a future, before they can be somebody special, and get the people off the streets and educate them. Get a person off the street and educate him, and he have the resources to live,
Okay.
to survive. And that's why most around with the homeless people, they undereducated to the point that they don't have no hope for the future.
Okay. So I hope our president can relearn his behavior because any person can change in life.
That's
You know what I
right.
mean?
That's right.
So we didn't born like that, but we just become we're learning from society.
Yes.
So I guarantee you, it ain't born like that. So
Yeah.
it become like that.
Yes.
So at the same time, so whatever he learned in his past can
Yeah.
be relearned, but
Right.
it's going to be difficult because at this age,
Yeah.
a person should not act like that
Exactly.
because he should be wise enough to understand.
Exactly, and it depends on it. It really is a problem with the parents, because if you got a parent, you raising up your kids, you got to teach them the right things to do. Put them on the right path. That's what's happening to the homeless people now. They have these problems, they have issues, but nobody there to help them,
Okay.
and they need to get educated and to know that there is people out there that can help you with your problem that you have. You got people, alcoholic, drug addicts, drug dealers. You got all kinds. Some people, it's a lack of education.
Okay.
That's why That's why they're out here. They got problems with family problems. They got personal issues, child molesting. Some people seem to have all these problems and don't have no resources to get it done, to get help, to get it solved.
Okay. But there are a lot of people that always say most homeless people, a lot of them not responsible just for the situations they are in, but at the same time, people always say most homeless people they are lazy, they don't want to work, they have a lot of bad habits. How do you respond?
I think some of that is true, but also you got a lot of people that's got mental problems.
Okay.
They need to be in some kind of institution and getting their own medication. When you have a lot of people that are on the street, they're not on the street because they want to. They go on the street because they got problems with their minds and their intelligence. And that's why it's a lot of people on homeless, because they don't have no resource to build themselves or no help and hope. So they end up giving up with life. So fortunately, you got some that's strong enough to fall down and wipe themselves up off and try again. Most of the people on the streets, they're uneducated, and they have problems, family problems, and personal problems.
Okay, let me ask you those two questions before we leave, before the conversations is over. Tell me one thing that you regret in life.
One thing I regret in life, I quit out of school. I dropped out of school.
Okay.
I dropped out of school, and it took me this long to go back.
That's the only one thing that you regret
That's
in
one
life.
thing I forget. I had to work on a farm for my mother, sharecropper. As a kid coming up, I had to quit school.
Okay.
So I advise any parent, do not tell your kid to drop out of school, because that's the resource for him to have a better future.
Okay.
If I wouldn't have dropped out of school, I'd probably been a billionaire. So education is very important for the Black American people.
That's true. So let me ask you another questions. What's the best message you can give to these people that watching this video now?
Get all the education you can get, and don't never quit. Achieve your goals and never quit.
Okay.
That's the only way we're going to outcome the homeless or the American rich man.
Okay.
Yes, education is very important too.
He's the mentor.
As a mentor, and so white man, our rich man, gain this, to keep us undereducated, to get the resource that they have.
Okay. So it seems like you know, I
Yeah.
mean, much about your history, about.
Yes, being educated, it teaches you, it shows you doors to open for you. When you are not educated, then the doors close on you, and that's what the rich man wants. He don't
Okay.
want you to see what he got because he getting it from you because you're undereducated.
Correct.
When you're undereducated, that's what makes the rich man more richer.
True. That's one of the reason when I talk to other people, I always tell them if you living as a human being, you have to learn
Yes,
because a life without learning is not worth living.
that is correct.
Everybody has to learn.
You have to learn. You have to have the resource to survive in this world. You have to learn American history, and that's white history. I think that's wrong because it's more black history than white history. So once we get uneducated to know the difference between what we have to achieve, then we know that we can achieve the same thing if we just know what to do.
True. So if you have three wishes, what will they be?
Um, Stay clean and get more educated and help people that don't have resources.
That's it.
That's it.
Okay. Nice talking to you.
Nice
See you
talking
next
to
time.
Thank you.
All right, guys. This is the end of the conversations with this brother. So I hope you guys take the situations of the homeless crisis at face value because those people really need help. My name is Chavanis Gregoire Ulysses. I see you next weekend. As always, stay safe. Big up. Nom se Chavan Gregoire Ulysses. Nous connaissons chaque samedi, moi fais show. You men to Crasiex dans la rue pour me parler avec sans-abri. Nous sommes des conversations ça, moi je fais avec sans-abri ça. Monsieur, c'est la première fois li dans la rue, il pas de caille. Mais bien heureusement, monsieur vient pour commencer le travail lundi, ça va venir. Monsieur, lycéen américain, monsieur a 59 ans actuellement. C'est la première fois qu'il est dans la rue. Monsieur a un grand timon, mais timon yo connaît que il est dans la rue, mais yo pas vraiment supporté lui. Comme moi toujours l'aime faire chose ça, moi toujours dis nous, monde qui regarde vidéo ça, moi conseille que nous partager dans page nous pour nous subscribe dans YouTube dans Instagram pour que nous faire mouvement ça arriver plus loin parce que Human to Casiex objectif c'est pour les aider les gens qui sont sans abri et que pour les informer nous des situations qui passent dans la société quelle que soit dans la société haïtienne ou du moins dans le monde là. Encore nom c'est Chavan Grégoire Elus n'a pas encore l'autre samedi rete suivre Human to Casiex pour porter en pile information pour nous et des gens qui sont sans abri quel que soit où tu es ici quel que soit au Haïti quel que soit côté où retrouver dans le monde là toujours aider des gens qui sont sans abri gens qui besoin d'aide dans niveau ou capable na ouais le samedi merci.